Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy George Beatty. We're coming at you with episode 50 of this podcast. What episode is this? 9? 10?
50 sounded right.
Yo, episode 50 of the Middlemen podcast. So just for you Facebook Live cats, I'm going to give you a little secret. I just started making videos on my YouTube page that I'm not going to start posting anywhere else that are like a little daily, this is what's going on in George Beatty's life. It's a little
I like it.
So I'm also flexing. I wore a very small t-shirt today.
Joe Body.
Oh,
that's the
My boy Joe Pfeiffer's fighting February 16th. Make sure to get tickets off Joe. You can find him on Facebook at facebook.com/Joseph Pfeiffer, P-Y-F-E-R, I think, something like that. But yeah, we're sponsoring him. I got PA off market on the back, which is cool, and my steps look great here. Other than that, we're getting ready to record this episode right now. I hope Ian's got some great topics, because I sure as hell came unprepared. I am a little prepared. I'll probably just go off and start talking. I don't know where my glasses are. But yeah, we're just here trying to keep it real, so we're going to let this build for just a moment. See it? Yo, so it's a little bit hard for me and Ian to see the screen from where we're sitting, like who's watching. So if you want us to know that you're watching it, just leave us a comment, say hi, like the page, because it kind of dings and we can see that you're engaging, and we can see that you're into it. So
yeah, it'd be even better if you guys could share. Hit the share button.
Yeah,
Spread the love to all your friends about how stupid and silly we are.
Spread the love, my friend.
Phone in general, if you touch that thing, it should just explode.
Okay.
Those guns look on that camera.
Probably great. Yo, I'm actually, let's talk about it on the podcast.
Cool, man.
Let me put my jaw on Do Not Disturb.
All right.
So fine.
Is that our cue?
Yeah, you want to do the intro?
Okay, all right. Everybody, welcome to the Middlemen Podcast, episode 9. This is Ian Walsh, and I am with Mr.
Beatty. What's up, guys? It's your boy George Beatty coming at you.
It's your boy George Beatty. What we do, why this is called Middlemen, is because I'm a middleman for money, and George is a middleman for deals. For when I say deals, it means real estate deals, off-market, offmarket.com.
Woo! That's the one.
So when you guys are looking to buy an off-market deal at a discount, or you're looking to sell, if you're looking to sell your house that you don't want to deal with, George is one of the most prominent guys, if not probably the most dominant wholesaler in the Philadelphia market. I would imagine people would think that I'm decent at what I do in terms of when you're looking to buy a deal, looking to flip it. That would be the guy you come to in the Philadelphia, South Jersey market. Would be myself at hardmoneybankers.com. So, George, what do we got, man?
Well, I just want to let everyone know that as far as wholesaling goes, if you're talking about wholesaling, you better be talking about George Beatty.
I agree. It's kind of like talking about wrestling and like Hulk Hogan. They're
Absolutely. I want more like Ric Flair, but they do call me the Ric Flair of residential real estate. So, if you want to ride in my limo or my private jet, let me just let you know that my shoes are probably worth more than your house. So, with that being said, let's do this motherfucker right, dog. But yeah, I had a great week. I hope your week was great.
Dude, I did something crazy this week.
What'd you
always have to say, what do you got going on in your life? So this week I decided not to eat.
At all?
I have not eaten since Sunday night, George. I have.
Oh, wow. I'm really sorry to hear that, pal.
Yeah, so I'm fasting for 5 days. And,
what?
Yeah, it's interesting.
I've done a 24-hour fast. But
yeah, we're going on. So that water has been my sustenance for the entire week, right there.
Have you had any juice?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so literally 0 calories.
0 calories. So it's an interesting thing.
So for those of you who don't know, Ian probably already is 5% body fat, right? What do you?
So now, by today, I really got that Jesus look going. You know what I mean? Like really got it going. So, but I actually did it for health reasons. It's definitely not to lose weight, because you gain the weight right back when you're done with the fast. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to be incredibly healthy for your body to give your digestive system a break, and but mentally it is quite an experience. So today and tomorrow are supposed to be the euphoria days of a 5-day fast. So the first 3 days your body is just, I guess, recognizing what's going on. And then today and tomorrow, it's supposed to be, definitely something happened overnight in the past 24 hours. Like, I went to bed, wasn't as groggy last night, woke up much more energy, and then tomorrow is supposed to be, I've done a juicing fast one time, 10 days, but never a water fast. Water fast is a little more intense. So tomorrow it ends. I'm craving bone broth and wasabi almonds. I'll let you know how it goes.
Interesting things that, dude, I intermittent fast usually. I haven't been doing it as much lately, but dude, that's pretty intense, man. kind of impressed, honestly.
Yeah, it was kind of a self-challenge too to do it. It's actually not as bad as you would think. Like people, once you understand, if you can intermittent fast, you'll understand what hunger feels like, and you understand how to get through it. So I also practice intermittent fasting daily. I do like an 8-hour window where I eat.
Did you do any blood? Did you test your blood before the fast and after the fast?
No. This was very like bro science. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. Cool. Oh, this is like
Ian's a big bro science guy. So if you've got some like crazy medical claim that's got no proof.
Yeah, just put like a web page together. I'll spurt it back out for you, and I can make you famous.
Ian's the guy for that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
my thing.
I mean, dude, like whenever, like if I'm going to do something like that, I feel like, I mean, you make good money, dude. You should get your blood tested before and after, just see what happens. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a lot of things. So I'll probably do these again. I actually want to see how hard it was and how difficult. So I like the idea of it. So as I get more into it, I just wanted to try it first to make sure I could do it. And then I'll probably do it like probably a 5-day fast once a year, or 5 to 7 day. And some people go like 60 days, man. Like 60 days.
I mean, overweight. I heard about an overweight person that did like a year and just drank water. Like no joke. Took vitamins and stuff like that. He lost all the weight, but I mean, you're not a fat guy. You know what I mean?
No, I do it for health.
Are there any I think that there's definitely some backing behind fasting being good for you in spurts, but like. I feel like fasting for 5 days is a little bit more on the, you're starving side of things than, this is good for you. Like 5 days is a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's, no, it's fine. Like that for, like not weight loss purposes, definitely. Because I probably lost a couple of water pounds, but it'll be gone. I mean, you got to eat 3,500 calories a day, you know, or an additional 3,500 calories a week to put on a pound a week. So maybe I lost like a pound or something this week, like insignificant. But it's definitely the ability for your body to, supposedly it goes into that, what's it called? Somebody online said
Ketosis?
I think I hit that last night. It's
aciophage
or something, or whatever. It's when your body, basically the cells start to clean up.
Can you do me a favor?
Okay.
Can you stay in ketosis and just like not eat any carbs for an additional week for me? And just, I want to see you do it.
Is that, I don't know.
That's a thing. Ketosis is like a thing. Like,
I know it's a thing. You take like ketones and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
you can do that. But if you fasted for that period of time, you're probably already into ketosis.
Okay.
So so for instance, like to start having calories, like you're breaking your fast tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I'm about to say is not backed by medicine. Well, it is because I'm George Beatty.
Mm-hmm. Dr. George Beatty.
Yeah, I do play a doctor on the internet. So. So put like half a teaspoon of butter and like half a teaspoon of MCT oil into your coffee, put it in a blender. So that's all fat. So you're basically, what's happening to your body is you're no longer burning, and this is a very watered down bro science-y thing or description of this, but basically you're no longer burning carbohydrates as your primary source of energy. You're burning like fat as glucose or something like that.
Right.
So, you know, when your body's been conditioned to burn your body fat as of right now for energy. So if you start having butter and MCT oil, your body's still using that fat that's in your belly for that. It's supposed to have a bunch of anti-cancer benefits, health benefits, testosterone boosting benefits, like growth hormone benefits and stuff like that. Like you're not like a long distance runner, so you really don't need that amount of carbohydrates, right? So yeah, I mean, like try to have one of them butter drinks. I have one it's bulletproof coffee. I have one every morning. I fucking love it. And then like just have big ass ribeyes and like really fatty meat and avocados and lots of olive oil, eggs. Like basically just like skip the potatoes and bread with your breakfast or whatever, or you know whatever you eat. I've actually never seen you consume food, so I'm not sure that you do that.
We have Barclays.
Yeah, but I didn't actually see you eat. I didn't see any food enter your mouth, so I'm not sure.
I kept going over my shoulder. I gave it to Carmelo.
Oh yeah, Carmelo was there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude walks into like the nicest steakhouse in Philly in like a fucking hoodie and basketball shorts.
Yeah,
like my
true
man. It's like,
baller.
Yeah,
see what I did there? The baller.
Like yeah.
See what I did there?
Yes, Ian, we got it.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, Google it today. You know, so you know what it is about it. But I think you might get a kick out. I mean, you're already there.
I listened to a whole podcast from Tim Ferriss on Ketosis.
I love Tim Ferriss.
Yeah, Tim Ferriss, good. I mean, that's a killer podcast. Almost as popular as ours, but not quite. Nearly. So I'm fairly familiar with what you were talking about there. I just I don't know enough about it. I do know that there's points of danger with it that like if you push yourself too far, but just like anything else, right? Like I just want to see how far you can push.
Right.
So I will actually look that up today, and I'll see how far off I am from like any kind of, you know, the concern is when you come out of a fast. Like I have a pretty good plan to come out of the fast because like if I just went tomorrow and just shoved my face full of food. I could get sick pretty quickly and go into your insulin can spike pretty hard. So, but anyways, that's what's going on for me for the week, George. So I am not all there mentally and physically, but as of next Thursday, I will be.
That's
I'm
cool.
feeling really good.
So today's actually the first time that I've been to the office since the last time we did a podcast.
Okay.
I think.
How's it looking? Anything? Oh, so you see the signs
What signs?
out front in the lobby?
What?
Isn't there
Oh,
signs?
yeah. The signs are really nice, dude.
Yeah. I like them. You know what we should talk about? We should talk about what just everybody probably watching this knows about it now.
Podio going down?
Oh, what about that?
Oh, it sucked.
Wait, oh yeah, you were part of that.
Yeah, entire business ground. Our CRM that's used in like real estate investment, like almost everybody who's anybody in real estate investment uses this one CRM, and it went entirely down for like 36 hours, and everyone's business like screeched to a halt.
Got loud footsteps.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I saw everybody's posting online, which is interesting. You know, sometimes you think about, we take for granted that,
Everything works.
yeah, everything works on the internet, right? You ever think about this? So let's say Podio goes down, but do you back up your data?
Once a month or two, but not with any type.
Which is crazy, because if they're just like, hey, we're out of business, right? And I'm saying it's going to happen, but like, your data's gone, right?
Yeah.
Think of it from
It's
like
gone.
a property management standpoint or like a big business standpoint. Like, we actually called, I remember back in the day when, in Atlas, I called our provider and we said, hey, you know, do you have backups of this? Can I get a hard copy? Because I was like, if this goes, my business goes. Like, the whole thing's gone. And they're like, no, we don't give out hard copies. And I was like, well, do you have like a backup server? They're like, we have one. So if you lose 2 servers, my whole business would have been shut down by that one piece of software, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if like your business is that dependent on Podio, but like, it was a weird thought to have, to realize how vulnerable you are just from a piece of software inside of your company.
Yep.
Which was kind of weird. Almost broken computers. So, but yeah, I saw Podio was down. Multiple people, we all know who uses Podio now because everybody was online being like,
bitching.
Shit, yeah.
Yep.
But you know what I wanted to talk about, man? We don't hit online recently was the Market Makers event.
Oh yeah.
So that was crazy.
Wow.
So anybody that shares, no, what was the line we were going to use? Wait, you got to bait it in. You bait it in.
So we're thinking about, all right, so just to set the stage, so Ian and I and Gaurav Gambhir, that's how you say his last name,
Yeah, it's
right?
good, yep.
Yeah, of TCS, the condo shop / Keller Williams Center City. We are putting on the Market Makers event in Philadelphia. The date is TBD. It's not been determined quite yet. But it is going to have a panel of 4 of the biggest players in the local real estate market. Will be the biggest event of the year and probably the biggest real estate event in this region in the last probably 3 to 5 years. It's a very, very limited guest list. I'm talking about like I probably couldn't even get my own mother in if I wanted to. So
Sorry, Mrs. Beatty.
Mom, I'll get you a ticket if you really want to go. But you can have mine. But yeah, so like, you know, we put out on Facebook like, hey, do you want to go to this thing? Well, too bad because it's invite only, kind of as a joke, and just to see if people were interested in us doing an additional one. And I've had people call me that I haven't talked to in months or years asking me for tickets. I know Ian's had the same experience. I know we've had an outcry of people trying to get there, and I don't blame them. The whole reason we put this event on and spent thousands and thousands of dollars of our own money to get this thing going was so that we could be in the room, see the panel, ask the questions, and be there for like the biggest, most exclusive event like of the year. So we were thinking about giving away a ticket to people that share our podcast and share the feed on
Wait, you're
Facebook.
just telling me that if they share this, we'll give them a ticket?
I said we
Is
were
that a
thinking about
possibility
it.
right now? I don't know.
I
Should
mean,
we
it's
do
a-
it? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a possibility that we might give away some tickets to people that share.
Maybe we
it,
do like the very first person to share this before my sentence ends. Oh,
yeah,
happen?
but we're not actually
Okay.
going to give away any tickets because
Nah.
they literally are scarce. It's going to be a great event. If you did get invited, I'm really excited to see you there.
yeah, it's
And if you feel like we overlooked you, feel free to leave a comment on the video, and you know we'll definitely talk about having you in. But
or if you have a company that would like to sponsor at the event, we still have some sponsorships open. That's locking down fast. I've been getting a bunch of those pouring in. But if you want to sponsor the event, have a table, be on the forefront of it. So the
minimum sponsorship level is $1,500.
Yeah, so the panel, the actual panel, it's going to be at the Divine Lorraine, which is obviously this
The location.
the location. It's an iconic building in all of Philadelphia. But the panel itself is incredible, right? You have Alan Dom, Richard Oliver, Mike McCann, and David Perlman. So each one of them ends up being a market maker, right? We called it the Market Makers event because each one of them is the guy dictating their niche. They are the forefront of what they do. You have so Richard Dollar, multifamily management. Look him up. The Gold Dollar management. Those guys they control like $2 billion in real estate.
Yeah, they're gangster.